Man Kitchen Recipes. I'm Kevin, and today I got something special for you. I got a package. A company called Cecarol reached out to me and wanted me to do a review on their portable pellet grill. If you look on Amazon, they've got patio furniture, heaters, fire pit tables. They even have like a kettle grill that's only like 90 bucks. This one right here is a pellet grill. It's portable, you can take it with you. I'm not going to show you exactly how I unbox it. It looks like Cecarol, C-E-C-A-R-O-L. I asked them, how do you pronounce it? Cecarol is how they said to pronounce it. And anyway, I'm going to unbox it. I'm not going to bore you with that. I will open it up right here though. I haven't opened it yet. It just came in the mail, and I just wanted to get it open for you so you could take a look at how well it's packaged. I mean, this thing is packaged really well. Let me show you. And look, right on top, they have their suggestions. Yep. You know us, man. We don't need instructions. But if all else fails, you're going to have to look at the suggestions just to see what step maybe you might have missed, or wondering, how come I have that screw left over? Anyway, so there you go. There's the Cecarol. There's the user manual. I'm going to get this unboxed, and then we'll show you what it looks like, and we'll go from there. Out of the box, it does weigh 57 pounds once it's all assembled. You open it up, and this box, I'm sure, has the handles. It does have a little second shelf. There's the hopper. And anyway, so we're going to flip this thing upside down and get the legs on it, and keep going. The first thing it tells you to do, if you're reading the suggestions, move this over a little bit. I did put a towel down. Now, okay, now we're getting the grease tray put on there. Get these started. Already got one in. Okay, so that's for the grease tray, and it slides in right here. It comes with caster wheels on one side, so I'll show you where the wheels will come in handy. And these just turn in. Okay, and I'll just use my screwdriver to tighten it up a little bit. Same thing on this side. I'll just give it a little tap, and there you go. Spinning casters, and they do lock. Okay, and then there are a couple of front legs, and they just screw in right here. Then we'll flip it over, put the handles on, screws out of the side. Put them all the way tight. That way you can get them in. Make sure you get them all in. You don't need them too tight. Get the other side done. We'll be right back. And of course, the front handle is chrome. It's got the screws right here. Okay. You can use a regular screwdriver if you want. There you go. See how that clips down in there? That's a pretty nice little feature. Okay, so we got our casters on, our feet on. Okay, so it's pretty much assembled in what, 10 minutes, maybe 15. And here is the inside plate. It is got a little extra box on here to help it keep from warping, and it just sits inside. It's that easy. So that is going to be your grease. Is going to run off over to the side. It has a enamel coated grate. That's pretty nice. This fits in like that, and then it does have a top shelf. Even that, the top shelf, I'm sure, adds to the 250 square inches. That just sits right in like that. You can use it, or you can take it out when you're cooking with it. That easy. And this little thing comes with one probe. This controller here has one probe port. This controller looks a lot like the Pit Boss controller. The Pit Boss controller, except this one, what I like about this one is this goes up in 25-degree increments. So you do have a 275-degree temp setting right there. And then the probe, and this also has the P setting like the Pit Boss. So the lower the number, like if it's on 0, it's going to have that pellet feed a little faster. You back it down 1, 2, 3. On 3, it's going to slow it down. So the rotations are going to be slower. All right. So I guess what I'm going to do now, well, we'll go over this a little bit. So the lid stays down like that. I need to tighten that a little bit. The hopper, 13-pound hopper. You know, it does have a little thumb screw. Put your pellets in here and, you know, just give it a twist so that it doesn't fly off, flip up, whatever while you're cooking. I do kind of like the hopper over here on the side, the lid and everything. So if you need to add pellets and you're cooking, you don't have to open the whole lid like on the, I think the Traeger and Pit Boss. You have to open the whole lid to get to the hopper, okay, which lets your heat out. So your heat will stay there. If you need to add pellets, 13 pounds is a lot, so you'd be cooking, I mean, we're talking a brisket. So anyway, pellets go in there. Okay, the probe goes in here. Like I said, this controller is a lot like the Pit Boss controller. So I will take these out at first. Anyway, let's give this thing a little try first. Make sure everything's functioning. Make sure the pellet feed is functioning. Make sure the heating element is heating up. Let me show you something else inside here that's kind of cool. Let me take the drip pan out. That's actually a pretty heavy duty drip pan. The metal thickness is not super thick here, but with that it really helps because that's where the fire pot's going to hit. Take you on the inside here. Here is your fire pot. There's your igniter right there, but one screw, I'm thinking you could, I don't know, either have a screwdriver handy or put like a little thumb screw in here, and you can take this out. Let me unscrew it real quick. Okay, I took the screw out, and then you can take this out to empty your ashes. Okay, and then of course you want to vacuum out anything in here after every cook. You don't want to let too much buildup in there. I'd imagine you could just let this sit in here without the screw, but if you're going to travel with it, if you're going to take it somewhere, you're going to want this screw in here so when you move it around, this fire pot doesn't move around and damage your igniter. So it's best just to keep it in there. Just like that. We're all screwed back in. It's nice and tight. And again, you know, your pellet feeder is probably only about 4 or 5 inches, so it won't take long for your pellets to drop in here to start heating up. A lot of times after I clean out my Pit Boss, I'll drop a little handful of pellets in here to help it start while this tube is feeding. Of course, after the first cook or two, there's already going to be pellets in here. This will just get it lit while the pellets feed. Okay. So I'll take this out. Okay, you can hear the fan kicked on. You can feel the heat right there. It's turning red. So we're going to go ahead and shut this off, add some pellets, and get this thing burning off. The Cecarol portable pellet grill. Let's just take a walk around. There's the legs, there's the handle, the hopper, here's the back. The back exhaust is like this. There's your fan right there, obviously your plug, and the other side with the drip tray, the grease tray. Okay, and that does stick in there, and there you go. Pretty sweet little portable grill. It is 57 pounds, so you know, if you can't lift 50 pounds, get some help. There's a handle on each side. Okay. Let me just go over these caster wheels. You don't see these on any other portable little grill like this. One thing that I can see that is going to be really handy for, not only if you're going to be wheeling it back and forth, you need to move it when you're got it on a table or something, but when you go to pack this back up, you can just lift this side up, bring it all the way over to the edge so that your full body is behind it. You got all the weight, and then pick it up and carry it to wherever you need to carry it. And when you set it down, roll it right over. These feet will help secure it. Make sure you got the wheels locked. Okay, and it isn't going anywhere. All right, so that's the wheels. Let me go show you another use of that. Okay, here's another thing about these wheels that are on here. Obviously, when you bring it to a tailgate of your truck or inside your van or whatever, your camper, whatever you're going to put this in, set it on the edge, and it easily goes to the back of your truck bed. And when you want to get it out, pull it almost all the way out till you got about the center of your body, so you don't tweak your back, and off it goes. Okay. That I do like about those casters. And show this. So this thing's 21 inches wide from edge to edge, not including these handles. Those handles stick out another about 4 inches. But on the feet, if you've got a tailgate, it fits. The hand fits, or the foot fits, and the casters fit on the length of a tailgate. All right, so you can set it there safely, lift it up, and roll it on in. So before we get going, before we add pellets, we want to make sure this thing turns on. I'm going to hit the power button. Got to turn it to smoke, and we want to make sure that feeder is feeding the auger, and it does look like it's feeding. It does have a prime button so that it'll spin it. Okay, so that's working. The other thing you want to check is little heating element. You want to make sure that heats up. You can see it right there. It's turning red. So we're going to go ahead and shut this off. Okay, while it's shutting down, which I'm going to turn it back on, but while it's shutting down, I added some pellets in here. And I noticed there's no way to change your pellets out. There's no door, there's nothing to get your pellets out. So if you want to switch out pellets, you kind of got to either burn these off, or, you know me, I don't like these safety things right here. I'd be tempted to take these screws out and remove that so I can get in there with it off, unplug, get in there with a cup in my hand and get the pellets out if I'm going to switch out pellets. They got screws on either side that you have to take out. That's just me. If you want to keep using the same pellets all the time, then go for it. All right, so there you have it. This is called the Cecarol portable pellet smoker, and that's my unboxing review. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Thanks for watching this, and it is called Cecarol. Okay, pretty sure I'm saying that correct. So have a great day.